we on?
We're on.
All right.
You know, Rock, I feel like I'm on the set of Urban Cowboy a little bit, yeah?
I feel like I'm in the barn of Hee Haw.
I'll be Buck Owens.
Yeah. I'll be Roy Clark. Hey, why don't you want to be Roy Clark, dude?
I don't know. I like Buck Owens. What can I say? Hee hee ha ha ha.
Ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It is Wednesday. It is the Rock and Chaz show. Papa ASUSTAME one time.
Woo, we made it.
And we've got some of this country music because we got some country boys coming up in just a little bit all the way from La Águila, Eagle Pass, Texas. ASUSTAME one time. Y llegaron con comida, so por eso los dejamos entrar, carnales.
I think all of Eagle Pass is watching this show right now.
Yes, sir.
Shout out.
All 29,232 residents of
the Eagle Pass Eagles.
Hell yeah.
No, that's irony.
And it's bleeding on over to Ciudad Acuña as well, ladies and gentlemen. All 2 million of people in Ciudad Acuña. There's like 2 million people there, right?
But Piedras Negras is bigger.
Piedras Negras. And where's Piedras Negras?
Next to Eagle Pass.
Órale. Y el
Acuña is Del Rio.
Ándale. O están todos los Haitians, ¿verdad?
Ándale. There it is.
Shout out to all the Haitians watching PVT.
Everyone's watching out Del Rio. We have a bunch of friends in Del Rio.
Están debajo del puente.
Shout out to everybody.
Oye, Dad, ¿y no les llevaste fried chicken o nada?
No, a los first responders and everybody, hombre, todos estaban, everybody was helping out. It was a huge humanitarian crisis.
20,000, bro?
It was a big crisis.
And, you know, casi no lo mirabas en las noticias. They weren't putting it around in the news or nothing.
No,
I mean, they finally had to go when it was like totally out of control. And the mayor de Del Rio, bro, está chavalo, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Es un chavalón, man. He's kid. He's not, I mean, not a kid, but he's a
super young, right?
He came out of the Air Force and everything. And, you know,
man, he must have been dealing with some big crisis at his man. He grew up in a week like that, man.
Right.
Politically,
and I don't know, but I don't know how many people stayed on the other side of. There was too many.
Yeah,
I can't believe everybody left. I mean, it's, you know, but you know, maybe stayed on the other side.
You know, the only thing that can really solve that kind of pressure, one word: gizzards.
Yeah,
there it is.
That's true.
They were all actually crossing to try to get to, you know,
Ravishing
RODEES Country Kitchen, Country Southern Fried Chicken. There we go.
They were like, thank God, we're over here by Eagle Pass.
So how's it going, man?
Everything is great, Rock. Thank you for inviting us. And first of all, le quiero mandar saludos a todo Eagle Pass. We made it. Aquí está Fidel, aquí está Ricky Jr. Aquí estamos con ustedes. Our favorite show, favorite time of the week, the favorite time of day.
Wow.
Awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Rock and Chaz Show, Society 204 co-working community. We're right here smack in the center of Edinburgh, Texas, in the historic downtown district, fully equipped offices to space for creative minds, and thus we are here, right?
Wow.
Creative minds. Creative minds.
Creative minds, right.
Hey, when you find them, let me know. Co-working is a movement that supports business owners, freelancers, remote workers, and creators with a growing community that thrives on collaboration. Hey, Ricky Jr., you know, if you're into all this media and you want to start your own digital company and, you know, you're doing it out of your dad's house in his bedroom or something like that, and he wants you to move out, you can come get a little space over here, and you can get your little space and have your own personal office and everything, man. It's really nice. What did you all think of it when you were walking in, man?
Beautiful. He gave us a little tour.
It was beautiful as he was giving us a tour. It was something that we didn't even know. It was a previous JCPenney.
Yeah.
Yep.
So they did a really good job renovating the whole thing.
Yeah, man. Nick Cantu and the rest of the crew, and they're doing some fantastic things here in downtown Edinburgh. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want a tour and you want to see if there's an office space that's fitting for you, give them a call, 956-887-1143. And book a tour, and they'll check you. They'll take you through the whole building. It's really nice. And there's two parts to this building. There's something on the west side, and then we're in the east building.
Yes.
But it's just a remarkable piece of art here.
Yeah.
It is.
And there's even some paintings here from our local artist, Cande Aguilar from Brownsville, who was here in our studio as well.
Nice.
On one of the show. We got to invite him back, babe, right?
We do.
Yeah.
Yes, we
and
do.
of course, the show is brought to you by Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. If you're having trouble down in a whole family order of
Ravishing Rick RODEES.
RODEES Country Fried Chicken, there you go. Dr. T's Primary Care for Men and Women will give you the confidence to do it again, all right? And you can lose weight, feel younger and healthier. Again, call them at 956-441-2188. If you feel sluggish, tired, gain weight, and you're looking for a primary care clinic to help improve your quality of life, they've got testosterone, hormone replacement therapy, weight loss therapy, IV vitamin infusion, and peptide therapy. We're going to have Juan Galvan here in the studios at the beginning of the year. Porque ya sabes, Roddy, todos de volada, nomás se llega el New Year's Day, todos quieren a ponerse en el gym y la chingada, entonces jale, ¿me entiendes? And sometimes, you start with that mindset que chinga, I'm not going to stop this time.
They start at 100%, and by spring break, they're at -10.
Not even by Valentine's, dude.
Yeah. So,
Been there, done that.
When you watch wrestling, they can always make a tag, right? But in real life, you can't make a tag to anybody except
Dr. T.
for Dr. T, man. He's going to make that hot tag for you, brother.
956-441-2188. Start feeling healthier again. And ladies and gentlemen, we are all
Dr. T.
clients of Dr. T.
Yes, we are.
I'm hiding my, under the Dallas
He's
Cowboys.
being humble today.
And our special guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is Rick RODEES from RODEES Country Fried Chicken in Eagle Pass, Texas. Old-fashioned country cooking since 1985. 36 years of serving Eagle Pass with delicious fried chicken with all the sides, fish and shrimp, hot dogs, chicken fried steak. We've tried it, ladies and gentlemen, and it is absolutely amazing. If you ever go to Eagle Pass to go to the Kickapoo, don't eat there. Eat at RODEES. It's down the road as well. It's located 1910 El Indio Highway, the fastest drive-through in Texas. Call in your order, 830-773-9189. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have tried RODEES Country Fried Chicken. Personally, we've gone all the way to Eagle Pass just to taste that awesome food, and it was incredible, right, babe?
Yes, the gizzards are my favorite. It's so
Appreciate
good.
that.
And I'm glad you brought some for Chaz, because we were feeling really bad that we left Chaz out.
Yes.
I've never ever tried gizzards at all. So today is a record, folks.
So is the gizzards, are they there or what?
Yeah,
we got everything here.
Yeah, well, bring us a little piece, babe. Do we have any paper towels or something?
You want me to serve?
Yeah, well, I want to see. I want to see
His
real-time reaction.
Yeah, this is the first time ever, and then we can retitle this video "Chaz Tries Gizzards for the First Time." Watch his surprise, or check out the look on his face.
We're gonna break the internet.
Yeah, we'll go. Ricky, why don't you just pull some out and hand them over to her?
Yeah,
Right?
let me get some. Hold
I
on.
mean, is there a fork or something?
Don't forget the secret sauce. It's somewhere over there.
Oh, secret sauce. No, hombre, cállate la boca.
Hey, we brought gravy too.
Sí.
Okay.
Man.
Ahí va.
And we brought out of it.
Ricky.
A Rally no le tengo que decir dos veces,
Ya-
tráeme
ya
los
andamos
gizzards,
viendo todo.
baby. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do something with Rick tonight. We've got we're going to do like the millionaire game, but it's going to be questions
Harder.
about chickens, okay?
Oh, about chickens.
About chicken.
There's 10.
What makes you think I know anything about chickens?
Well, it's chicken.
Well, we're gonna find out.
Yeah,
I mean, we have 9 questions just on gizzards alone.
Oh my god!
So,
Lord.
Yeah, hell yeah. Man, they look awesome.
what exactly?
that.
What exactly did you bring, by the way? What do we have?
We have gizzards,
What else?
chicken tenders, and RODEES famous fried
Hombre,
chicken.
esa es la
All
botana,
right.
esa es la botana platter, no la all you can eat.
Ah, see, remember the wrestlers with a couple of tongues?
Yeah, man. He had a wrestling event and all the wrestlers were there.
Is the sauce in here?
No, it's in the other one.
Hey, sacó una Whataburger
No,
bag.
it's a gravy. It's only the gravy.
Has to be one of those, yeah.
Hey, give us a solid white cup. We don't have any.
Oh, that's why you went to Whataburger just for a cup.
Yeah, for the gravy, because we couldn't bring the gravy.
Now you do have your own secret sauce, is that right?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's right there.
And
And it doesn't upset us. Secret sauce and don't upset us. What's the name of
Go
it?
a la canción.
The lemon pepper was in the bag too, right?
What?
The lemon pepper.
Hijos.
That's right.
I'm hungry, dude.
how long has this secret sauce been in existence, Rick?
Since sheesh, I don't
That's
know.
a question for you.
Is it
maybe-
from since the 80s? Since you guys
Come
opened?
here,
or-
Yeah.
baby. Put it right
yeah.
here.
We
Do we
tried-
have the camera on us?
Yeah, it's
We've
on you
tried
guys.
we've
That's
tried
sauce,
different
those are
brands.
gizzards, and then
We've tried different brands,
Yeah.
and we just put a little bit of ingredients
And
to
you
make it different.
Experiment, right?
Right. It's trial and error.
Was it endorsed by the Haitians?
No,
Or just endorsed?
I don't think they got to.
Endorsed by Eagle Pass.
Todavía tan caliente.
Está un poquito frío, pero no hay pedo.
No,
I'm
no,
sure
we-
they're delicious.
we-
So tell everybody out there, what is a gizzard exactly?
A gizzard is they have this little ball here, the chicken on their neck,
Okay.
and it dissolves the seed.
It breaks
So-
down the
The
seeds.
seeds, right? And
Okay.
then they have another one on the way out, and that's like the poop gizzard.
Which
I
gizzard
mean-
are we eating, the top or the bottom?
Let me see. No, that's the bottom one. So you're lucky. Right?
All right, well,
I've never tasted better chicken poop in my whole life.
Está fría.
No, it's good.
A
It's
ver,
good.
let's see his reaction. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, all right.
Imagine that, like warm. Wait, we brought an air fryer. It's in the car. We're gonna heat it up for you before we leave.
No, hombre, vamos a estar llenos de que we're gonna eat it all.
all right, I think I'm a junkie now. Man, these are
Glad-
good, man.
Glad you like them.
Is
very good.
Is the restaurant open? Because you just had the drive-through the last time we went to your place.
Yeah, we're starting to open it little by little, like at night, at the nighttime, when it gets a little slow. We
Oye, cuando abrieron el puente, Dad,
ya nos andaba, dude. I mean, sales doubled overnight.
that
And
happened.
we
what?
were like, like andábamos in the same mode,
Uh-huh.
and then they let all the
Piedras
tourists.
Negras, right? Piedras
Yeah.
Negras.
They let all the tourists back in, and it's been like that. The mall's full, the Walmart, and todo. It's coming back to life.
How big is Piedras Negras? Is it as big as
I think
Reynosa?
it's. Nah, I don't know how big. Reynosa's big. I remember when I used to live
Yeah,
here.
Reynosa had like 1 million people at that.
I thought tiene como 1.2.
It's just a little bit smaller than
Yeah.
Reynosa.
The rest of the interview, and you know what? Go.
Come.
No, hombre, qué bárbaro. Trae todo el aluminum thing para acá.
No.
No.
It's not gonna fit.
It's not gonna fit.
So, Rick, who started this? Your father or your uncle or what's it?
My brother Fidel, and it's because back in the day they used to send us a whole bird. Now it's already cut up and everything. And back then el giblet adentro, the little bolsita.
Oh, hey, that was one of the trivia questions, bro. El gift.
Okay, so it has a neck,
No, it
a liver, and a gizzard, right?
Okay.
And when we used to cut them, we used to fry them and then put them aside for the staff,
Okay.
just for us. And then people started asking, "Hey, what's in there? What's in there?" So we used to give them the neck and the livers and gizzards just as if for free, right? And then people started asking for livers and gizzards, not the neck, but so we started getting 40-pound boxes of livers and gizzards. But the gizzards, they just took off. And the livers were like, I like livers a lot. Chicken livers are good, and they're good for you too. But
So it was meant for just the inner circle.
right,
And
that's
it
how
turned
started.
into.
Yeah, because we left them under the warmer and people could see them.
Yeah.
Hey, what's in there? What's in there? Hey,
¿Qué
mira,
es eso?
pruébalo. And then they started asking.
Chicken
They
gizzards.
liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, that's how the whole menu started expanding.
Evolved.
Yeah, because
Evolved.
people, hey, what if you sell fish? Oh yeah, bring me some fish. Hey,
Pues
shrimp.
tienen los fryers.
And it's crazy.
If you-
36 years later, it's still evolving.
I know,
We're
it's
still
still- yeah.
putting.
You know what
stuff
freaks
on the
me
menu.
out, Fidel, right?
Yes, sir.
You know what freaks me out is that it's like in the neighborhood, bro. It's like it's
Oh.
not in the middle smack center where all the fast food joints are or anything like that. You got to drive in and then go to the right.
Yeah.
And and you get to a little neighborhood and it's right there, dude.
So you're surrounded by houses, is that right?
Yeah.
Surrounded by
Yes.
houses, yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's on an Indo highway on the business side of things, but there's a lot of houses.
Yeah.
You know, it's a neighborhood.
Yeah, it looks
It
like a
just-
neighborhood to me. It doesn't
Yeah,
look
it
like
is. No, there's
like
only
a commercial area,
Uh-huh.
you know?
No.
That there's only like a convenience store like 2 blocks down us, and then the Valero on the
Do
corner.
you think that's had something to do with the longevity besides the great food and all that?
Yes.
The good food locations always it's
Yeah.
always very
it's very important.
Folksy.
Yeah.
And I remember there was a burger place here, right, babe, that was in the neighborhood, and it was like, it made chingos of feria,
Lots of
bro.
money, yes.
They were doing burgers. It was called Burguesa Burgers.
burgers, yes.
And you know what happened there, bro? They come out of Dallas. They're out of Dallas, right?
Okay.
So they have their particular way of doing their burger with ham and beans and all that stuff.
Oh.
So they opened one down here, right? And they had a cook de aquí, era mexicanón el vato y todo el pedo, ¿entiendes? So he was like, I'm not going to use these canned beans, you know? So he would get there early and make fresh beans, and he started slapping them on the burger. And then Dallas was like, how the hell are you selling so many burgers? You know? And they found out that he was doing that, and they got upset, bro. They were like, you got to use what we use here.
He strayed away from the
original recipe.
And so they started like getting into a little, you know, with the corporate and the franchise owner, and they started getting into a, you know,
it looked like a Springer episode.
Oh my God.
There was a disagreement. Yeah. So, you know, there's certain situations where they have to do that, but not only did that attract the people, but it was in the neighborhood area. That was the interesting thing about it, like RODEES.
No, and since we've been there for 36 years, the same. Remember I told you we had the original one, and then we moved across the street.
Yeah.
We were there before the second bridge opened up. We were there before the overpass over the railroad tracks, and during all that construction, we had to improvise because I mean they would close the street for the construction, which is like 2 blocks down. Like from RODEES, it's about 2-3 blocks down, and luego el overpass. So cerraban todo, and people would go across to go to the mall, go to Walmart, wherever, and so we would have to go to the bridge and give out flyers because nos sacaban la vuelta, and they would go like that.
Yeah.
And they would, you know, and then finally, like 2 years or a year later, whatever, when they opened it up. So people ya sabían dónde estaba.
Yeah,
So,
you know what?
You never stop. We have to.
Not many people would have done that. Going, manda mis hijos, ve, mijo, ve para allá. I ain't gonna go there.
Los das todos entran casa.
You just throw them like a pesque uno. No, but that's what it takes. It takes groundwork. It takes work ethic. It
Boots
takes,
on the ground.
And it takes a certain, you know, because not every single non-franchise fast food joint lasts 35 years, dude. I mean, there's a few restaurants that'll do that, mom and pops.
Yeah, but they go through the same things in order to be. And now it's also the third generation. Ya lo traen en la sangre, güey. Se tienen que aventar. Ya lo traen en la sangre.
You got to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, lo que están
That's
haciendo.
what
We're talking 4-story building.
But in the same property.
What is
Yes.
In the same property.
So,
Yes.
So what is your, besides being the owner of Burguesa Burger, I mean, a
Burguesa Burger.
Oh my God! No.
Totally off. I mean, they don't even sound similar. I mean,
Are you craving a burger?
I said I was just talking about that, bro. I'm on like 10 hours of sleep, dude, in the whole week. So, you know,
excuse.
RODEES Country Fried Chicken, all right? There we go.
There it is. A full legal name. There
I
it
even
is.
forgot what the hell I was going to ask you.
Not only is he the owner, but is he the custodian? Or?
Call me Slash.
Yeah, you're the owner, but you're always doing a hands-on approach there, right? I mean, you're part of everything. You really get the whole thing rolling.
It's like we have day managers and Ricky Fielito. When the pandemic started, everybody started coming home. Ricky came home and everybody, hey, what's everybody? They closed down the university, and you know, so we started working together. And before that, we have the day manager, Juan Cervantes. Saludo a Juan, Juan Chaires, and everybody. I know everybody's watching right now, so I'm trying not to leave anybody out.
From RODEES Country Fried Chicken.
Yeah, and without them, we couldn't do a lot. I mean, it takes a village. I mean, we're around 35 employees at the moment, and we've been up to like 40-something. And they come and go. But they handle the morning side, and then I train the new ones at night. And it's been like that for a while.
But understand that
after school, se entran todos los teenagers, los que no tienen experience.
Understand that, Rock. Remember, there's a very important point here that we're missing. Let me interject here and agree with that in saying...
Hold on. This is the first time anyone has ever said interject.
Before everything comes discombobulated.
Adrian, don't be scaring us with that vocabulary, dude.
I know.
I'm sorry. the thing about it is that what makes a mom and pop business great is we keep it within the family. Ask them how many managers we have running the place. We only have 2. And then we do everything else. We do everything. We don't have corporate. We don't have anybody doing, the paperwork for us, the behind the scenes stuff, the legal work, the readings, the writings, and then on top of that, the hands-on cooking and the frying and the baking and everything we do in between. It's all us, bro.
Has anybody ever offered like a franchise?
Yes.
With you guys?
A million times.
Because we need one here in the valley.
I know.
They try to
Si
buy
Dios quiere,
us.
I mean, hey, we're here.
They
Third
try to,
generation.
Fidel, you got to move here to the valley.
Yeah. Hey,
Y Rick lo mandas para otra parte y pues ahí tienes todo, casi todo Texas covered.
We're not gonna lie to you and say that we haven't talked about it. We have. It's a common theme that we bring up within the family, but at the end of the day, my grandparents don't want to. And the reason being is that there's so many examples out here, Rock, that show a failed franchise. When we look at our friends Taco Cabana in San Antonio, they started from a little mom and pop shop in Olmos Park, and then they accepted a franchise offer, and now, the one and only mom and pop shop Taco Cabana that used to be the hit one is now all oscuro and everything, like nobody even goes to it anymore.
Taco Cabana didn't last here in the valley, bro.
Exactly,
It's been
so
twice that it's come down.
Yeah,
We had one
so,
Nickel Pass back in the day.
También no
también.
duró.
so there's a lot of these little examples
What
that
do you think it was of Taco Cabana?
too
Personally, I thought it tasted like fake Mexican.
Well, that's
it's
yeah.
like another Taco Bell, but
Yeah.
even Taco Bell's better than that. It was better than that. I don't know why. I just never liked Taco Cabana. And during the 90s of the Tejano heyday, I mean, they were all over the place.
Yeah.
I think Emilio Navaira was like promoting them as well. He was endorsing them. But here in the valley, también Carl's Jr. no jala aquí en el valle, bro. No batallan mucho. But I don't see that RODEES would have any problem here. in the
Yeah,
Rio Grande
definitely.
Valley, dude.
Especially with this endorsement right here.
Yeah, man.
No, pero
we
sí.
will definitely bring it up in the near future, because at the end of the day, me and my brother are the next phase of the generation, and we're the next phase of the company. And so if we do decide to franchise somewhere, where it'd be the Valley or up North Texas, it has to be us.
The thing about it is keeping the consistency. You
Yes,
know,
that's the
you need to
hard
have
part.
people running each one of them. And going back to that burguesa story, they wanted their particular beans to be used on that. So that is something that you would have to organize to be able to complete in your franchise stores.
Yeah.
But one thing
100%.
I'll say is that we will still continue keeping to our slogan, which is classic country cooking since 1985.
Yeah.
That's it. End of story. End of story.
Ay, eso ya ganó el canto.
Ese es el commercial. Ese es el commercial.
No.
That's a slogan.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Pero
That's
sí,
crazy. And so, but going back to that franchise thing, so somebody approached you guys, or you guys?
Yeah, what did they
We've
say?
had several.
We have.
What do they say? Like, what do
Yeah,
they
be
tell you?
specific. What do they?
Let me as an example.
Because this is interesting to me.
Mira, un example. There was a couple of guys from Laredo, and they were trying to locate me. So uno de ellos fue, me dijo, hey, aquí está mi número, boom, give it to Rick. So me lo dieron, le hablé. Y luego me dice, aquí estoy en Eagle Pass todavía, bro. Ando con mi partner. Y luego le dije, pues aquí estoy, ¿qué onda, po? Y luego llegaron, eran 12, y luego llegaron y luego me dicen, ¿sabes qué? ¿No te interesaría abrir un franchise en Laredo? Y luego le dije, who's gonna run it? Dijo yo, yeah. Y luego le dije, ¿cómo está? Roy, and I don't know, the other guy, así. Y luego le dije, what do you do for a living? Dijo, we're about to retire together. Y and we want to look for something that we can fall back on.
Right.
Something, y luego le digo, something less stressful, because what do you do? Y luego me dice, we're police officers and we're going to retire from the Laredo Police Force. Y so le digo, and why are you going to retire? We go, no, pues es que we don't see the family, and it's a lot of stress. RODEES is the same thing.
Yeah.
You won't see your family. They're going to have to come and see you, and because it's never going to stop, bro.
Because you want it to
mejor
be
ponle Roy and Joe's, because if you want to start something small, lo empiezas así, pero si ponemos RODEES en Laredo, y era cuando estaba más el
And putting your brand in the hands of other people is kind of...
No, me mata, me apaga.
Yeah.
Me mata, me
Yeah. No, Rock. And at the same token, going back to your question, it's not even about franchising. Sometimes people just come up to us with offers to buy it.
Oh, yeah.
And
They
we're
just
like,
want the
no,
name.
yeah, they just want the name. Some people even just want the property because they know the property is busting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
So definitely, we've had a lot of local entrepreneurs, local law offices, and local attorneys that have offered us in private, to buy the name just because they want the building, they want everything to it, and they've offered us a good sum, but we never did.
Golden, the churches, was it churches or Golden? A few years back, one of the managers was, lo miramos y un employee decía, ese es el supervisor de los, I think it was churches. And he would go and look at the menu y se iba. Yo no sé, uno alto, white boy alto. Y
not taking notes.
Ajá. Yeah. And then how do you know? Because I used to work for him. Dijo, le dije,
oye, pero bueno. ¿Por qué no compraba algo?
No, but he thought we were copying their prices and we were copying them. Because, ¿por qué mucha gente? So él iba a ver qué onda porque allá estaba solo. Y venía para acá just to see. Y and then a few weeks after that, le dijeron a mi papá que they wanted to buy us out. We were giving them competition.
It's you guys have that personalization with the people that go to your place. It's like when you go to churches, you're not seeing the owner of things.
Bro.
You go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, you don't see Colonel Sanders. You go to RODEES, you see
Colonel Sanders used to be hands-on at 65, 68.
Yeah, back in the day before he franchised, you know.
Now you see where we're going. So at the end of the day, it just comes back to, and I mean this with everything, it just comes back to being humble. It just comes back to being humble, and we stand our ground. We're fine with what we have. At the end of the day, we do what we have to for the community, and the community does what they have to for us. And it's that relationship, that's that close tie we have with everybody, and that's why we're so loved, Rock. I mean, if we did whatever we wanted, and we were all about the money and all about the numbers and everything, and we wanted a franchise here, let people this and that, people wouldn't love us. They'd be like, oh, look at these greedy people. And they wouldn't come.
Y otra cosa, Rock, que dice that we're like hands-on. Como Jaime Jiménez, Eddie Jiménez, the Crazy Pimps.
Oh, yeah.
Andamos
Crazy Pimps.
Andamos con la food truck. And igual, o sea, me pongo a echar gas ahí. Hey, ahí está la food truck de RODEES. I wonder who's driving it. The owner. Y luego estaba echando gas y llegan los Crazy Pimps. Iba para no sé dónde. Y luego, ¿qué onda, güey? Ojalá que sean los Crazy Pimps. O sea, that's what I mean. Like, ellos también son igual. I mean, they drive their own thing. We drive our own thing.
Well, there's something about Eagle Pass. You had the Garcia brothers. You have, the Crazy Pimps and some very good talent. And when I went to go see Eagle Pass, we'd never been there.
Never.
I had never been there.
Either.
And it's
small.
Yeah, but it reminded me it's a very close knit community, man. It just seems to, and just we didn't get to go. We went to the Kickapoo.
Yeah.
But we didn't do any gambling. Well, no, we don't hacemos mucho las maquinitas.
That's fine. Yeah.
No.
But it was really fun with your dad, man. He took us down the road. Dijo, aquí está el cuarto de volada. We went like 10 miles, dude. It was super.
After a 4-hour trip, another hour.
And then we had a blast, man. We walked into it was the casino motel, right? We walk in there, and when I'm walking up the stairs, I tell my wife, Narcos Mexico, for reals.
And then you gotta drive another 10 minutes back to go get some Whataburger.
Yes.
We're not getting Whataburger when we go to Eagle Pass. We get that here. We go get RODEES.
There it is, RODEES.
Yeah. So Fidel, what do you do? The night guy? You're the day guy? What do you do, man?
For the bouncer.
I'm a little bit of everything,
Whatever needs to be done.
Whatever needs help, I'm there,
You were doing something rodeo thing, right?
Yes, sir. I have my own rodeo company. It's called FAR Rodeo Productions. And back in the day, my dad used to do rodeos for my late great Tío Fidel.
Sí.
Espacio Descanse,
Yeah.
And I mean, I've always fell in love with the rodeo scene, and I just wanted to do something
Siempre con tan chiquillos los
for myself.
traía conmigo. They were like 8 years old and he was like 6.
Dude, everybody, that shit's blowing up with Yellowstone.
Yeah.
We were in Las Vegas this weekend, and it was the NFR.
Sí.
Hombre, bro, there was like, it looked like the entire cast of Yellowstone was there.
Mira puros hats.
Yes.
Todo el
Yeah.
strip.
All
The
over.
girls are wearing like a flat Billy Jack Haynes hat.
Yeah.
And the guys are wearing hats like the one you got, Fidel.
Yes,
Something
sir.
like that. And also the Grupo Secreto and all those guys are all wearing, that's like a new style of hat, right?
Yes, sir. This is the pro
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah.
So you guys are the Yellowstone of Eagle Pass, is that right?
Without the helicopters and without
Right. So wait a minute, is Fidel Rip?
Rip.
Is that what what's going on here?
Pop the collar de la Carhartt.
Yeah, it's all making sense now.
Yeah. Now, do y'all watch that? Do y'all watch Yellowstone?
Yo lo miré.
Yes, sir. I watch it.
Yeah. How about you, Rick? No. What do you want? What are you into, man?
What am I into?
Yeah, like.
Well, because I'm a media major, I'm a huge nerd. So I love watching like daytime TV. I love watching like local, like the news. I love watching. My favorites are like Good Morning America. I love The View. I was just on it last month too.
You were on The View?
Sí,
Wow. With Whoopi Goldberg in
Yeah,
there?
with Whoopi Goldberg and Sarah Haynes, Sunny, and Ana Navarro.
How did you get on the show?
So what I did was definitely, so I've been a big fan. My dad knows it. We watch it together. We love him. And so I reached out to them because their applications opened for like an internship position. And so I got on the ABC website and I sent my application. The reason being is because I put in my application that I'm a huge fan of telecommunications and especially broadcasting, like what we do here. And definitely I feel like I just have a passion for being in front of the camera as well as behind. And so I put all that in the application. I said, hey, I'm currently a college student at University of the Incarnate Word in San Antonio. I'm a media student, and I show a huge interest in broadcast television as well as pop culture. So like news and hot topics and all that stuff. I love it. And so I reached out to them, and 2 weeks later, I got invite, and I said, oh shit, I guess I'm in. So that minute I booked my flight and I went to New York.
They say, Dad, can I get a couple of days off? Like, why? I'm going to go to New York. I'm like, okay, be back at 5 on Tuesday.
But you can go to New York, but you still got to make gizzards.
And so the thing about it is that definitely, I think with them, they always get a surge of the same kinds of students. And so I think what stood out in my application was that I was coming in from so far. I was willing to travel from so far, literally across the state, just to go and see them and intern, because this is what I love doing. You know what I mean? And that's what they liked.
Yeah.
They get the same students from NYU and Columbia and Syracuse.
And you're Hispanic. That probably was a plus as well.
And because I'm Hispanic and because I'm bilingual, they love that. They don't see that up there.
No.
So definitely what you got going on here, when you're bilingual and you have a media foundation, you're good to go in anything.
When you watch programs, do you analyze them?
Yes.
That's what I do.
I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not like my friends. I don't like movies. I'm not a fan of Netflix. I'm not a fan. I watch it sometimes, but definitely mi mero mole is this.
Yeah.
I'm a huge creative person. I love to talk. I have a lot to talk about. I can talk my head off if I want to. I can hijack this right now. But
Hold on.
Hey, we know who's driving back tonight, right?
I know.
My friends joke that I'm just that main character personality wherever I go.
Yeah. No, you need that if you want to get in this business.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, bro.
I mean, you
definitely.
need to be.
You have to have personality. If you don't have personality, no one's gonna look at you.
Yeah. I don't know how me and Chaz have done it, but
We have to rely on our looks.
Yeah.
I mean, and you're lucky because you have the
and
personality.
our hot bodies too.
Gotta look at
how it looks.
We just have amazing
Bodies que
torsos.
tienen calor.
It's a real disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we hate it because, girls like rally. They're totally in love with us.
Oh my God.
It sounds
even though
like
we have no brains.
It sounds like it's glamorous,
Nah.
but really, just to be judged as beefcake,
Yeah, I know. It's a hard life.
that's a hard life.
Sometimes I feel violated. When they're,
Yeah. Even looking in the mirror, I'm violating myself.
Yeah.
So,
That's great.
But no, definitely we're us three. We're a whole mix of creative and loud and proud, and we're just super outspoken.
And that's why I wanted to bring them both, because it's the first time with Chaz and the second time with you. That way we can get a feel of
We're absolutely
Roadies,
ecstatic that you brought them, bro. That's
Yes.
awesome. We love to talk with
my
everybody.
offspring. The fruit of my loins.
And how cool is that? Because most,
The fruit of my loins.
Yeah, bro.
They would always laugh when I would say that. Yeah, it's the fruit of my loins.
yeah, but what's interesting is that not many fathers get their sons to get into the same thing and help out and
because at the end of the day, Rock, let me tell you this. I mean, me and him, we still got to deal with school. We still got to keep up with our grades. We still got to do everything that college students today have to do. But on top of that, we still work.
Yeah.
We still make it to work. We still make it to RODEES.
Yeah.
I'll tell you in a day of our lives, he when he's not around, he manages the front and I manage the back. I'm more of like the paperwork guy. So what I do, I back my grandfather with like the legal documents, the money, the payments, the bills, the this, the that, the filing.
Wow.
Because that's what you have to do when you have a business.
You know, Rock Ricky Jr. sounds like a politician. You know,
I know.
Please,
the paperwork.
definitely.
Hey.
Yes, because that's just the type of person I am, and I'm a huge micromanaging person. Like I'm sure Riley's the same way.
Yes, I'm exactly the same way. I'm like nodding yes. Yep, that's
And we have no management at all.
And that's why roadies work so well. You know, when we have people managing the front and other people managing the back, everything works smoothly.
In other was out there, the people that are watching out there, if you guys have food trucks and anything like that, and it's a family business, just divide it. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I know a lot of friends and a lot of people that have good ideas and everything in a family restaurant, but working with family might be very, very challenging.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I mean, it's like the hourly, you have to be like, I'm very particular about timing. And he's particular about other things. He's particular about other things. So we kind of combine the.
And that's what makes us so great.
Yeah.
Is that we're all just we're all different mindsets and we all have a different approach to everything. But at the end of the day, that thing gets done.
That's good.
You know, and I think definitely we have to thank my grandfather for that, because my grandfather is the one that keeps us all grounded. Both my grandparents, they're the one because they're the masterminds behind everything that we do and everywhere we're at.
They're the jefes.
And so with having them ground us and having them having us manage what we do with our day-to-day tasks and roadies, is what makes roadies so great, is because we keep everything between us.
Yeah.
When you were at The View, did you talk to Whoopi Goldberg or any of those?
Who did you talk
ladies?
to?
So everything was high and by. We couldn't go up because of COVID. So we couldn't go up there and give them a hug and everything. But I did have to go. I did go backstage and met everybody else, you know, as far as the crew, which was really cool. I wasn't the only one there.
Do they control the crowd? Like, do they have an applause sign and a laugh sign and all that?
Not them. They have a producer that does that.
Okay, they have a producer that'll tell them to laugh, that throws up the sign.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah. Whenever
like in a commercial, they'll be like, okay, everybody, okay, liven up.
So
You see, we don't have to do that here because you know the people just
of course,
it's a
yeah.
we don't have
It's organic.
It's organic. People actually laugh.
If they don't
at
know,
us,
they're
you know?
right behind me.
There's an audience behind Fidel.
One thing that really did strike me was that these girls, they do so much during commercial breaks, being, you know, and it's only 30 seconds. So,
Like what?
So right when it's commercial break, the producer raises his hand, and that's when the girls are like, okay, we got to start wrapping up whatever we're talking about. Bueno, once we're on commercial break, everybody just comes out from the back. We got makeup people giving the girls touch-ups.
It's like a race car stopping at the pit.
Pit stop.
There it is.
Exactly. That's literally how
And
live
which
TV
one of the
works.
women needed more makeup than the other?
Joy.
Joy Bea, right? She's like 82
Spill
years
it.
old, dude.
Yeah.
Or was it Whoopi? Be honest.
No, I
Gotta
think
be
it was
honest.
Joy.
It was
It was Joy. It was Joy. So you actually, without the makeup, it's the Crypt Keeper. Is that what's going on?
So yeah, and it makes you think like all these people are really behind all these walls, because once the producer yells out commercial break,
Salen todos como hormigas.
dude. Yeah, and it's their makeup team, it's their food and drink people. If the girls need a sip of water, they bring their little popote and they're here. You know, so whatever they need, everything is happening in those 30 seconds.
¿Y se la creían bien chingona las girls o no?
No, believe it. I mean, rightfully so. They've earned what they do, but at the same token, they have everything at the snap of their finger. Because I saw this, I got to see firsthand experience as to like whenever they're hungry, they have like 5 chefs bringing out whatever they want.
Wow.
So like the first 20 minutes, I was telling them on the way over here. The first 20 minutes, because it was like around 10 a.m. So it was breakfast time.
Babe, you're really slacking here in this game.
Hey.
No sandwiches.
I'm trying to do
know,
20,000
where's my
jobs
makeup
at
person?
I
once.
know, babe. Come on.
Wardrobe.
The first 20 minutes, these two chefs, these two muchachos passed by with a carrito, and they were, you know, we were in line next to them, with like with a bowl of like oatmeal and like some coffee. Bueno, that was for them. 20 minutes later, it's like the girls wanted something else. I guess not. And then so another carrito passed by with, again, the same chefs, and this time it was Starbucks and donuts. And pan.
Yeah.
And then like 30
Now
minutes.
I know what happened with Ana Navarro.
Puro comer.
And then like 30 minutes later, another carrito passes by, and this time it has sandwiches and water. Cause now it's now 12 p.m. and it's lunchtime.
Usually on the Rock and Chaz show, it's Fidel or Fidel.
Yeah.
What do you want? Warm or slightly cold?
Yeah. No,
Vermicelli,
I
baby.
just like, Ana Navarro's voice, bro, is like so annoying.
You
dude.
think so?
Don't you think so? I mean,
Do you disagree?
do you disagree with that?
I don't really pay that much attention to her voice. If anything, I'm just listening to what she's saying. But yeah, I could see why.
Man, dude, sometimes I'm like, I'm like, oh man, okay.
Oh no.
I think I would go nuts if I was on The View, dude.
Yeah.
Right?
But let me tell you, these ladies, they managed to fit in all these conversations and pláticas in such a quick time frame. Like, I don't understand how when the producer says, "Hey, it's time to stop talking," they stop talking because they're finished.
Is it
I
also,
would keep going.
was it scripted?
No.
It was like
Off the top.
Bullet
because
points.
they
It's
have
off the top.
cards, they have
Yes.
cue cards and stuff like that.
Just the cues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they have someone doing everything. Another thing that shocked me was that because it's also live, they have their own team of researchers that are behind the scenes and they're googling information to make
Sí.
sure the girls they're
Are
fact checking them.
correct, yeah.
Yeah, to make sure the girls are correct and not they're gonna get canceled.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, yeah.
so, like,
and
so-
they have to keep up with the Twitter. With
yeah,
the Twitter
dude.
feed.
Imagine,
Ay, en recio.
imagine how fast you gotta be typing because you gotta be typing as quick as how the girls are talking. So, for a quick example, Exhibit A, Sunny actually threw out a fact there, and she was something about the vaccination. I'll go see. And so she said on live, she said, "Can I get on my ear a fact check of who the name was XYZ?" 5 seconds later, she get, "Oh, okay, the name was Harold A. Stern." For all of you who are wondering. And I'm like, where are these people? They're in the back, bro.
Yeah.
And they're
Fact
all,
checking.
they're all making sure these girls are saying what they gotta say and it's correct.
Yeah, that show has writers. It
Yeah.
has,
Ándale.
it has
Everything.
producers. It has researchers.
And you know, Ricky Jr., the fact check for right here? It's right here, baby. Cerebellum.
Yeah. And if you look for the fact and it's not a fact, it's still a fact.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay.
We'll make it a fact.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll change your mind.
So that we are right.
Yeah. Rule number 1, we're always right. Rule number 2, we're wrong. Look at rule number 1. Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
right.
my goodness.
Yeah.
No, but
Wow. Well, that's awesome, man. And,
Yes, definitely.
And Fidel, are you going to any particular show or anything like that? No te,
What's in your future? What
So
do you?
Oye, diles que ya te aceptaron a Río. ¿Cómo se llama?
Oh,
RG.
I applied for.
Oy, oy,
I
oy.
sent in my applications for UTRGV. Right here, smack down in Edinburgh.
How old are you, Fidel? How old?
19, sir.
You're
I'm
19. I already see the whole story.
Híjole.
You're Rip. You're gonna find what's the name of Rick's girlfriend?
Beth.
You're gonna find your Beth, your Mexican Beth here, and then we're gonna have a roadies in the
Yeah.
RGV, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, Edinburgh could use one, bro.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ya ver, otra.
Fidel, are you tied down to? Are you seeing anybody or?
I'm single.
All right, there we go.
Híjole.
All right, so ladies, that's hashtag Fidel,
Hashtag
Single.
Fidel.
and
What about you, Ricky?
No, I'm all about my studies.
And you're in college right
Yes.
now. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, so you're older than Fidel?
Yeah.
Yes.
how much more do you need to finish your degree?
One more year.
Okay,
I need this last semester and then next fall, and that's it.
and your
what are
degree
you
will
gonna
be
do?
in your. I'm sorry, your degree will be in what? I'm sorry,
In communications.
communications.
Yes.
What'll be
definitely.
your first step out of school, man?
Out of school, I am going to come back to Eagle Pass. And if you ask why, I have to come back because my grandparents want me to. They want me to come back and help roadies. Why? Because I have all this free time. I have all this free time where I don't even think I want to jump right into my field just yet. I want to come back and help out at roadies as much as I can because at the end of the day, my grandparents are older and it's going to be my grandfather's, God willing, last years. So with that said, I want to come back and help him as much as I can, before I jump into my field.
How old is your grandpa?
79.
79.
Well, no me cita mi jefe. Mi jefe tiene
Yeah.
78. And
You
he
know,
went to
so
the
we-
doctor,
so-
and the doctor told him he's got 20 more years to go.
Definitely.
Yeah,
So at the end of the
Yeah,
day,
that's the thing. Like, we got to take care of them now.
yes,
More.
we have to cherish them
mean,
even more now
sí.
because
Yeah.
everything we have is because of them. And
Yeah,
so
and it's stressful. I mean, si andamos para acá, me dicen mis amigos, ahí está Benny, ahí está Leroy y todos aquí, vamos a pescar y todo eso. Y sí quisiera ir, pero pues a mi man, nos llega a pasar algo. Oh, man, I will break my parents' heart, dude.
Lawyers Rick, before
Oh, man.
we've kind of let a lot of time pass, but I wanted to get to the origin of roadies and this gentleman here in this photo.
Oh,
So
yeah.
tell us what is the origin? Who is this guy, and to kind of elaborate on on here's a photo right here.
We actually asked RODEES to bring us a picture.
the other
It's
one.
upside down.
Right there, just like that.
We actually asked RODEES to, bring us a picture of his brother.
Of course.
This
who
is
was a
your
bull
brother,
rider.
Fidel, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and he tragically died in the rodeo ring, right? What was the deal with that, bro?
Era ahí en Comfort, Texas.
Comfort, Texas.
Es que,
Now, did he open RODEES?
no, él tenía el de The Real. We had one in The Real, too.
So he was a Del Rio.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Y pero se hizo PRCA, Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association member, and to have that permit, you to keep it active, you would have to ride 3 times a week, like on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Y andan haciendo un tour. And the last week, que fue May 20th, he did Texas City. He did Houston. ¿Dónde está el pueblito donde estaba Aquiles antes?
Oh,
Pasadena. Bueno,
yeah.
estaba Pasadena, Texas City, y luego San Antonio. And then in Comfort, como andaba con unos friends que andaban haciendo el tour, se fue para Comfort y nomás, he just rode just for, para andar ahí, y fue donde le pasó. He wasn't even sanctioned. And then the following day, he was supposed to ride an Eagle Pass. And that's when everybody found out. But the following day.
Was he on a bull? He was on a horse?
Yeah, he was on a bull. He was riding, and they call it the well when the bull's like spinning, and then you fall in. Y si te quedas hung up, pues you're gonna fall under the hooks.
Yeah.
Y lo pisó. And back then te fijas en el picture, no trae chaleco. Back then no estaba required. It wasn't.
Oh, they didn't have the vest.
The vest wasn't required.
The chest protector.
Después de los 95, del 96, 97. Ya comenzaron a usarlos.
Yeah, and they got helmets too now.
Now they
wear helmets.
Yeah.
I saw some. I mean, some of it's pretty brutal. There was a guy that was on a bull, and his forehead hit the head of the bull, and the head of the bull was coming. I said, "Dude, his skull is crushed." I mean, it's like
no, they're tough.
He
Man.
fell and he was just like freaking frozen, and then they went to try to help him out, but he was knocked out cold. But I would imagine, I mean, when you you touch the head of a bull or the horn area.
Yeah.
I mean, that stuff is hard, dude. And then to hit a skull,
Yeah.
But boy, man. It's crazy.
And most of them ride because they ride hurt already. Broken jaws and stuff. So they have to keep riding because of the point system. And it's a crazy profession.
Wow.
But he loved it. And he did.
What's the number one thing you would like people to know about Fidel here?
The number one thing about my brother? Oh, there's so many. I mean, if you guys will meet him, you'll like him a lot. He was a stunt man. He was very generous. He was very friendly. He had friends everywhere. Man, and a lot of people remember him. I remember.
Did he have a lot of buckle bunnies?
Sí, no, miranos ahí en San Antonio con dos así, darle vuelta a las dos.
Yeah, they have groupies, dude. They have groupies, right?
Yeah. And I remember when I ran into Emilio at a parade in San Antonio. And I have a picture with him.
Emilio Navaira.
And I told him, hey, remember you went to Eagle Pass? I was doing all the contact work. And then he goes, I remember your mom. I remember your dad. I remember your sister. I remember your brother. I don't remember you, man. I'm like, I really did. Okay, we'll take a picture with you then.
Hey, well, we want to thank you for bringing this because we're going to keep this in the PVT studios.
Thank you so much.
And we'll always have his memory and his photo here in the studio. Thank you, brother.
Man. It's an honor.
Thank you.
Fidel would love. Oh man. He would love this show. I know it for sure.
I know,
and
man.
one thing, taking it from here, bringing it back to light, is he obviously passed away doing what he loves.
Yeah.
When you look in this room, Rock, we're doing what we love.
Yeah.
He's doing what he loves. I'm doing what I love. He's doing what he loves. But at the end of the day, it's RODEES that makes us great.
Yeah.
And
that's
you
what
guys
we do.
enjoy this too, dude. I mean,
Yeah, man. Yeah.
It's all winning here. Everyone's
we're
winning.
all winning.
Bro.
Yeah, no, actually, we really hate doing this.
I'm being blackmailed to have to be here. I didn't want to say anything.
The only reason we're here is because you all brought chicken, dude. That's why.
Yeah.
Just kidding, bro.
No,
Just kidding.
we're
But no, let me tell you, bro. I'm really happy to have met you guys.
Thank you, Rob. Definitely.
Rick, he reached out and he was a fan of the show and he wanted to be part of it and support the programming. And we just, we appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts, Rick. Neta, bro.
No, you're welcome. But let me tell you a story. Wait, no, si put stories, no.
Well, that's what it's all about. That's why you're here, man.
The reason, well, my dad was responsible for putting, for sponsoring. Well, I followed you since it was like the middle of
April.
¿Cuándo fue?
April.
Como April, por ahí. Oh, no me acuerdo.
I don't think it was before because we were doing the roadie stuff with the trailer, and we've been.
Ajá, andamos con la food truck y todo eso, pero no me acuerdo qué mes era, pero nomás we would just log on, remember, que nomás así. Y and then one day we were at the restaurant and you were playing some Ramón Ayala and stuff like that. Y yo lo tenía puesto, lo ponía a las 8.
Yeah.
Because everybody would play their songs right during the day.
Yeah.
Pum, ponía el show. So everybody would listen to it. Así como lo miraste ahí, lo ponía bien recio.
¿Y soy de qué es el sistema adentro?
Y and then and we have speakers outside as well. And then my dad came out of the office y se iba yendo. Y lo dice, ¿quién es? Le dije, es el RocknRollJames. Toca buena música. Estabas tocando algo de Ramón Ayala, no me acuerdo qué. Y luego me dice, ¿se oye para afuera? Le dije, ¿yeah? Y yo, pues, que se oye para afuera. Y se fue. Y luego dije, luego le fue al receiver y no jalaba. Fuck, tuviera que comprar uno. Para el receiver, para las bocinas de afuera.
Outside,
Y then, vino para atrás y luego le dije, se ve para afuera. Dijo, se ve bien, las bocinas de acá, todos se están oyendo todas. Le dijo, sí, hombre, súbele que se oiga. Y luego, and then, ya me acordé, that's when Crazy Pimps were here. Yeah, I don't know what month was that.
Oh man,
Pero,
that was
my goodness. I
bueno,
That was a minute
remember.
ago.
last May,
Bueno,
maybe.
Yeah.
and then he saw the Crazy Pimps on the show. Lo tenía puesto y dijo, mira los Crazy Pimps, la chica. Y luego le digo, ¿tú qué onda? Porque ya me ha dicho Jaime que quería que le hiciera sponsor el show de la internet que tenía. Y luego le dije, pues Jaime, ¿quiere que le haga sponsor? Y dijo, no, ¿sabes qué? Vamos a sponsor los dos. Y ya, pum, like that.
Wow.
Cuando el jefe habla, no se discute.
I'm freaking out with that, man.
Yeah, mi papá.
He's a very reserved man. I mean,
No, hombre.
So if he says something,
Yeah.
boom.
that's
Yo.
it. That's the stamp.
Que se vaya para afuera y que allá, vámonos.
He'll make you an offer you can't refuse. That was
Saludos
actually
a mi papá.
the Crazy Pimps was 10 months ago.
Okay.
How long ago was that? Probably about February, March, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because
That-
we're in the 12th.
That's more or less when we started sponsoring.
What's your father's name?
Fidel.
Fidel,
Fidel
all right.
A. Rodriguez. Bueno, mira, okay, there's a bunch of Ricks and Fidels in the family.
I know, that's what I'm noticing.
Rick Fidel.
There's only two.
Rick Fidel, and that's Fidel, and that's Rick. Rick.
It's my dad Fidel Senior and me and then Fidel.
And then Rick.
And then Rick.
That's it.
Oye, no, we all drive the same car, though. I have a white truck, you see my
Sí,
truck?
sí, sí.
Bueno, este trae una igual.
Yeah,
pero
the same white
y luego
truck.
el jefe maneja un black Jeep y este también trae un black Jeep, so todo se revuelve. Va Rick and Fidel en el otro, la cual el otro y el otro. Like, I don't know. It's crazy, but I don't know.
No, but
we
it's
feel
awesome.
we feel very, very grateful and blessed to have a lot of fans and thanking, I want to thank you for letting us connect with our fans again,
Yeah, dude.
and with platforms like this, I mean, it's nationwide, man.
Yeah, universal, brother.
So we have some saludos from the Valderas and Cáceres family, and this is Felipe Menchaca from Round Rock, and he said that his family's been going to Roadie since day one. So it's
Thank you.
So yeah, so they wanted
you.
to.
Thank you.
Comments like that is just what keeps us going. We love seeing the smiles on faces.
Yeah.
Just doing stuff with the community is just
Exactly,
great.
man. It's a high, bro.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I mean, just seeing people enjoy what you do and appreciate it for so many years, man. But like you said, the foundation is your dad, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
The foundation and everything needs in order for something to last that long, it needs a solid foundation.
That's correct.
And they've instilled a lot of work ethic into you guys, and to be like you said, humble and all that, man. It has
Because
a
it's
lot
true,
to do.
Rock. Yeah, we wouldn't be saying it if it wasn't true.
Yeah, it's.
I know it's true. I mean, just hanging out with Rhodey
Yes.
over there in Eagle Pass. I mean, this is our kind of stuff. This is what we are.
Yeah,
Exactly,
exactly, yeah.
nosotros. I mean, I've done so much stuff in my life,
yeah.
but I love being right here in the neighborhood.
Right?
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Sí.
And listening to
Yeah.
good old jazz. Come on. Roberto Pulido, el primazo. Eso. Ladies and gentlemen, there's going to be a badass concert coming up this weekend. Friday night, you've got this guy. Let me see. I'm gonna get some music from this guy. I'm sure you guys have heard of him, right?
Real quick, shout out to Dario Puig, Senor Rudo, Shadow Boo Lo Cody, Raymond Rose, Lisa R, and everyone else.
Yeah, this guy's going to be in town Friday
John
night.
Party.
Yeah. What a name, right? Party.
I know, man.
Party.
Sounds fake, but it's not.
Yeah. And you could get tickets. We got the number. What's the number, babe?
The number is 956-608-6011. And they can also get their tickets and VIP tables on Eventbrite.
Yeah. And it's going to be awesome. And it's not just John Party. Yeah.
You're the one I need, baby. If I was a king, you would be my queen.
This was a big hit for the guy, right?
Yeah.
Hey, David Lee Garza was invited to perform with him at the San Antonio Rodeo.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
It's on social media. And then opening up the show is this guy right here. One of our favorite artists.
All right, let's go.
Kevin Fowler.
Kevin Fowler.
Yeah.
For Mr. Kevin Fowler.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alrighty, y'all.
He's got to have one of the best country artists.
That's a rodeo song right there, and I'm ready. I'm pumped.
Yeah.
That's a rodeo song.
Are there any Texans in the house?
Yes, right here. Yes.
Puro Texas music. That's awesome.
Song for all the Texans. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love the sound of the rain on a tin roof on a hot summer night.
That's going to be Friday night, San Juan, Noche de Paz. It is Matt Castillo, local favorite Matt Castillo, and also Buckin' Crazy will be performing. Kevin Fowler will be performing, and John Party. Now that's on Friday night, okay?
That's a good lineup.
How
And,
fun.
But it doesn't stop there.
Don't stop there because on Saturday se va a poner de aquellas también.
Oh, intocable. Cálmala.
Where do we get the tickets again?
It's free.
You all need to text this
It's
number right
free.
now and put hashtag PVT when you text, all right?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the number again, babe?
956-608-6011.
Yeah.
Is this a free event or?
It is free, and then they have a VIP section where you can buy, tables and stuff like that. But man, I freak out with these guys. Intocable, how far they've
I
gone.
know.
Super talented.
How
Super
the
talented.
magnitude of their success
Yeah.
is like unlike no other.
Because there are people that don't even really like Spanish or Tejano, but they'll like Intocable. I mean, they kind of cross like genres.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
they're kind of a staple.
When we're doing the memorial for my brother, one of the memorials, the mayor back then me decía, tráete Intocable, que esto que el otro para meterlo en el rodeo. So I got in touch with somebody, no me acuerdo quién era. I'm talking maybe like, I don't know, 18 years ago. No me acuerdo cuánto fue. Pero they were like at about 65,000 en ese tiempo. Y luego le dije, no hombre, vamos a esperar los 10 años when they fizzle off. No hombre, ahora está más caro que la brega.
It takes a certain type of individual to be able to sustain the momentum and the
Longevity.
progress and the longevity.
They have been through a lot.
And Ricky Munoz is just one of those guys that there aren't many of them. You know what I mean? Yeah. And his drummer también. I mean, it's just René. I mean, fantastic drum. One of the best drummers I've ever seen perform.
Yeah.
He does so much during the song, and it fits perfect.
Oh, the tall skinny guy, todavía es el mismo.
Yeah. Pues él y Ricky son like the main guys.
Okay, yeah, I remember him. Like,
But
with
you
the
know
long
who
hair.
Don Was is?
No, who's that?
Whenever you see like an all-star band backing up different artists, like in some sort of tribute ceremony, there's always a guy with a beard and a weird hat, and he's just playing bass, and he's like, he's the band director. His name's Don Was. He's a big-time producer. So I'm surfing through YouTube, and I run into Ricky Munoz with that dude up in L.A., and they're like collaborating and stuff. And he's showing them a Bajo Sexto, and they're freaking out with it.
Wow.
So, I mean, and when I saw that, I was like, oh, Ricky Munoz is with this guy over there? That's crazy. That's trying to
Yeah.
you know, try to fuse other different types of styles into their original music, and it's just fantastic, man. Ricky Munoz,
They
man.
keep evolving.
So Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen, they will be in San Juan, Noche de Paz. It's going to be fantastic. But Friday night, you should go both nights. The weather's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. Once again, the tickets, where can they get them, babe?
At Eventbrite, or they can call 608-6011.
All right. All right. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Chaz's Collectibles. Okay, we got to put some rock and roll. You guys collect anything? Any type of collections of anything? Comic books or
Belt buckles or boots.
Or probably just like prizes you win at the rodeos.
Yeah, that's a badass.
trophies? I collect first place trophies.
Wow, well, he's got us beat.
So we have this segment where Chaz, he's been collecting since he was a child. He's got toys that his grandma and mom gave him when he was a child, and he still has them in practically mint condition.
Really?
Which is
That's
pretty amazing.
impressive.
I mean, you're talking, you know, toys from 1960s, you know, when he was a child.
Abuela, I'm not that old.
Yeah. He's got the wheel. Remember the wheel? When
The hula hoop from the 1950s.
I know.
He's got
They got
the
a bunch
first
of
wheel
hula-
they ever invented.
Nice.
No, he's not that old. He's like late 70s, 80s.
No, that's
right?
cool.
Yeah.
That's
But
good.
thanks to Dr. T's, I look like this. What can I say?
So, ladies and gentlemen, Chaz's Collectibles brought to you by the Law Office of Rene Flores, hashtag DWI expert, specializing in DWI defense in Hidalgo County, Texas. And you know, during the holiday season, vas a andar poreando.
Yep.
You're going to be going to Christmas parties. A lo mejor se te pasa unas cuantas copas de eggnog que tiene un poquito de pistito dentro, or somebody puts some alcohol in the punch and it becomes jungle juice and you didn't realize that.
Como que le pasó.
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Eggnog, tripled eggnog.
I don't know how I ended up with my pants off in the middle of the dance floor that night, but I hope nobody has a Facebook Live. You know what I mean? So Rene A. Flores will fight for your rights within the judicial system. 956-316-1991. 956-316-1991, 24 hours a day, 24 horas a day. His wife, Claudia, owns a bail bond, so you call him and they'll bail you out. They got
Win-win.
it all together.
That's a win-win.
Your fight is his fight, exclusively devoted to defending the accused. It's the Law Office of Rene A. Flores, hashtag DWI expert. Órale. Woo! How was that, Rick?
De volada.
pitch
Straight
de
to the
volada.
point. Straight into the point.
I'd like to see the women of The View do that.
Yeah. Without their makeup collapsing under the desk.
Without
bad.
complaining.
Yeah.
Hey, right away when you said they were all bringing out which one needed more makeup, we all knew Joe Bear.
Yeah.
Hey, God. Is she like real amargada off camera, like she is on camera? Because she seems to be always amargada.
Sour grapes.
Yeah.
You think so? No, I think she's just definitely an acquired taste. You know, she's
Ricky, we want dirt. Give us dirt.
Yeah,
she's an
dude.
acquired
In other
taste. I think we
words.
all are an acquired taste.
Yeah.
But, you know, no.
I have an
she's-
acquired taste, and it ain't Joy Behar.
Yeah.
You have to learn to like her. or
It's
something.
Pamela Anderson.
A young Pamela Anderson.
Oh, my God.
Not after Tommy Lee, all right?
Yeah. Not Grand Canyon Pamela Anderson.
It'll be like throwing a hot dog down a hallway after Tommy Lee, bro. You know what I mean?
747, not even in the Grand Canyon.
You need like 5 shots at Dr. T's for that, bro. You know, for that Tommy Lee experience.
Oh my god.
So now let's segue.
Rick is probably going like, what the hell are they talking about?
I know. We went from Joy Behar to Pamela Anderson's loose vulva.
It's that Pamela Anderson is from Baywatch.
I've heard.
And she was
I've heard the legend.
she was a Playboy model from Canada, and she was married to Tommy Lee.
Yes.
And they did a sex tape.
Yeah.
Oh.
And let's just say that, you know.
Que Tommy Lee manejaba el barco sin manos. I heard that joke before. I didn't see the video. I think I've seen the video.
Tommy Lee would humble this. So
No me carnal, Tommy Lee no trae nada.
he doesn't have the H&H chorizo.
It's the whole town of San Manuel, carnal. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the.
Let's start out the segment.
Business at hand.
All together now. It's time for Chaz's Collectible.
All right.
Now, this collectible goes back to the 1980s, and Mr. Ravishing Rick RODEES here is going to be able to help us out here.
All right, that's pretty good.
So back in 1978, one of my favorite movies came out, and it was called Any Which Way But Loose. You remember that one, right, Rick?
Yeah.
Phenomenal movie, Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
And hanging around with an orangutan.
Yeah.
That's you guys need an orangutan at Rick at RODEES. And I thought, man, that was a great film. And back in those times, Rock, there were not that many sequels. I mean, today it's all about franchises, you know, Marvel and DC, but there was not sequels that many.
James Bond.
Yeah, and maybe Star Wars, and, you know, that's about it. Then I heard there was going to be a sequel to Any Which Way But Loose, and I was like, oh my God, thank you.
That's Any Which Way You Can.
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
And I was like, all right, so who is Clint Eastwood going to fight? Now, Miss Raleigh?
Yes.
We have a picture of an actor named William Smith. And that's who Clint Eastwood fought, and we're seeing his picture. You remember this guy, Rock? The guy with the huge muscles that Clint Eastwood fought for a long time at the finale of the
He
movie?
always comes out as a bad dude.
He's always a villain.
Yeah, he's always
all
a villain.
the time.
Yeah.
Because he's 6'2", 250, and he's solid. Well, and he was in Conan the Barbarian as well. He was the dad of Conan the Barbarian.
He kind of reminded me of Jack Palance a little bit, you know, because he's got that
His
look.
face was very kind of angular and stern looking.
Jack Palance used to be the actor that would portray Dracula back in the day, and he's the one that did like I don't know how many push-ups at the
Oscars,
Academy Awards,
and he was like in his 70s.
He was like 85 or something like that. So
And,
Jack Palance, but this guy reminded me a lot about him.
If Clint Eastwood did not fight this actor, William Smith, I don't know who else would have done that movie. And it was a perfect villain for Eastwood. And I think, Riley, do we have the trailer?
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and do that
ready.
quick trailer. Go ahead.
It's on! What? The fight! The fight's on! Ladies and gentlemen, it's a prodigious event. It's an unparalleled cinematic achievement. It's a dramatic tour de force. Clint Eastwood in Any Which Way You Can. Rated PG. It will simply astound you. Now playing.
Little quick
newspaper from
teaser
local-
trailer right there. Huh?
Yeah, so there was a poster artist. His name is Bob Peak. And he did the poster for Apocalypse Now.
Oh, yeah.
And he did, Rock, let's get the chimes on.
All right.
He did the poster for the sequel, Any Which Way You Can.
All right.
And
That's huge.
this is
that's the original poster right there.
this is an original poster circa 1980. And here we see lead actor Clint Eastwood. And this is the guy he fought, William Smith. And the orangutan was replaced from the first movie because orangutans, once they get full grown, like you can't control them. They're too strong. So they got to substitute orangutan. And it was a great movie, and I loved it, and I had to get this poster.
That's cool.
Yeah, man, it's an original. It's a
With
classic.
Sandra Lockey.
Sandra Locke, his wife.
Yeah.
What was the name of the viejita?
Ruth Gordon.
Oh, man, she-
pesada. hijita. Le saca shotgun a los bikers y la...
The Black Widows.
Wow, 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 wow. That's awesome, ladies and gentlemen.
And the fighting was phenomenal. It lasted like 10 minutes. They were fighting nonstop. It's one of my favorite films.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chaz's Collectibles.
You turn me every which way but loose.
Hey,
You got the song and everything.
listen, you know, we try to...
This is a professional show. I mean, we may not have makeup artists.
Y'all don't need that, man.
You
We
don't
don't
need
need-
that.
I know.
Good.
All cerebellum.
There's a song here called Any Which Way You Can by Glenn Campbell.
Yeah, that's true. That was the lead.
That was
The opening credits.
And we're going to do something real quick right
Hard
here.
for a back street of
Glenn Campbell was an amazing guitar player. I mean, one of the best lead solo guitar players. And the guy started getting Alzheimer's. And he ended up going on tour, and he wanted to do one last tour. and he forgot the songs on stage. So then they had to stop the tour, and he ended up passing away. But Glenn Campbell, man, one of the greatest guitar players, songwriters.
I remember him. Yeah.
And I like this one right here. Watch. Let me see. That's what I like about the show. We get to see. Let me see. Hold on a second.
I think there's an instrumental he did of the William Tell Overture. I think he did it on guitar. I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, he's an amazing. Alice Cooper was a big friend of his, and they used to
they would golf together,
they would
right?
golf
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
Alice Cooper.
It's knowing that your door is always open and your path is free to walk.
Man, I love listening to this song when I'm riding my Harley on a country road.
Oh, I like that.
Makes me tend to leave my sleeping
All
bag
right, ladies and gentlemen,
behind your couch.
we're gonna do.
Is it time?
Yeah, it's time.
For what?
All right. No. Now it's time to get serious. Enough of the tomfoolery. Enough of the shenanigans.
Okay, let's get serious.
We are very serious.
We have $390.
Yeah.
390. Yes.
$390.
Yes.
And nobody's won, and we add $10 every time they lose.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of
But the
people
cap
I know nobody's got it. I was hoping. Ojalá que cuando vaya, nobody, cashed out.
We would have started up. It would have been $10 or $20 again. We started with 20, but then we're doing it more than once a week, so we're just adding 10.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Okay. So we did something special. We accumulated 10.
accumulated.
Put together 10 questions about chickens. All right.
Yeah.
10 questions
Yeah.
about chicken.
So obviously, let me see. I don't know if this music is proper for a chicken millionaire game, right? So
You want to do an instrumental?
Like the chicken dance?
Do that Mickey Gilly song?
Fito Olivares.
I think this was probably the best one.
Fito Olivares. There we go.
That one. I like that one.
Yeah.
I like that one.
I imagine Rick Rodees running,
Right?
chasing women, and he go past.
With a chicken behind him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back and forth.
Yeah. And then he hits an old man on the forehead.
Did you all ever see you
Benny Hill.
guys are too young to.
You never saw the
remember
Benny Hill show.
That was kind
The
of
what?
the Benny Hill show. That was kind of
Look it up. He's an English dude, and he was really funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was on Saturday late night.
And they wouldn't even talk, right? Sometimes they would just be
No.
running
It was
around.
just skits.
It's amazing comedy. It's amazing comedy.
No, it was so funny.
And he was really, really funny.
That's why it was international, because the skits, a lot of them were no words.
I know.
Yeah.
And
'Cause English humor is a bit different than American humor.
Yeah, it's kind of rated R.
Yeah. All right.
Rated R-ish.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're very excited because we finally got a buzzard sound for the wrong answer. Okay. And we got a winner sound for the right answer. Okay. And, oh no,
That's not the one. He's trying to. I know.
yeah,
We got.
I just moved these things around.
Yeah.
What was that?
And then if he loses, it's yeah, there we go.
Price is
I
wrong.
hope we don't hear that one. Okay. let's
Okay.
see.
So are they going to take turns? What are we doing?
Yeah, how do we do this?
You want to do it, all three of you?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll start with Rick. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Rick. Question number 1.
Chicken
How many feathers does the average chicken have? A, 2,000. B, 4,000.
No help you
C,
guys.
6,000.
I don't help me. They don't even know.
Or D, 8,000. Okay, how many feathers does the average chicken have? A, 2,000. B, 4,000. C, 6,000. Or D, 8,000.
That's tough.
8,000.
Okay, let me see here. Is that your final answer?
I got it right.
You got it right. You just got to channel your inner rooster.
Inner rooster.
Yeah. I mean,
You want to do the second one?
Yeah.
Do number 2, bro.
just harness your inner cock.
Who's next?
You got
Hey, wow.
All right. Fidel, you got this.
And if your rooster ain't waking up early in the morning,
Yeah, Dr.
you might want to go to Dr. T.
Then you go
Mary Care.
from limp to blimp.
Yeah. You'll be cock-a-doodle doing all day long.
Oh my god.
Okay.
All right, here you go, Fidel.
Fidel,
Yes, sir.
what does electrophobia mean?
Electorophobia.
Electorophobia. What does electorophobia mean? Is it A, a disease in which a chicken's digestive system fails to digest food? B, a disease in which a chicken slowly loses its eyesight? C, the fear of chickens? Or D, electrophobia, it's not even a word.
Oh, wow.
So
Go with A.
you're going to say it's a disease in which a chicken's digestive system fails to digest food. Is that your final answer?
No. I love my answer.
It's not okay.
No, it's not.
So then,
Come on, our chicken.
Let's go with B.
you want to go with B.
Yeah, let's go with B. Final answer.
So B says a disease in which a chicken's eyesight loses its a disease in which a chicken slowly loses its eyesight. That's what you want to go with.
Final answer.
Do you know?
Nah, you were looking at me for.
Fidel, eyes right
I
here.
think the clue's in the name.
Me too. I think it is too.
Yeah, go ahead. No.
Fidel, is it your final answer?
No, C is my final answer. Sorry, I got confused with
Okay.
Sorry, man.
There's a lot of harnessing going on here. Okay, so you're saying
It's all about family.
you're saying it's the fear of chickens.
The fear of chickens.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
Okay, give Ricky a heart.
No?
See,
Is that a hard one?
Yeah, you help me out.
Okay,
Yeah.
Rick.
Okay.
Pay attention, Ricky.
Okay.
Okay.
No
Little
helping out.
Ricky.
No helping out.
Choking your chicken means A.
He's looking at the.
Oh, like, a la madre.
Nah, that's not the question.
Number 3?
Rick's got the easiest one.
It's
I
That's
hope
okay.
so. Don't scare me.
What is an adult male chicken called? A, chicken, B, cockerel, C, hen, or D, rooster?
Speak up.
Rooster.
Rooster. Final answer?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That's an easy one.
Yay, that was easy. Yeah.
We're
That was good. No, we're.
And
No.
by the way, a baby male chicken is called a cockerel.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, ravishing one. You're next.
Oh, there's more?
Okay.
There's 10.
There's 10.
Yeah.
There's
10.
Oh, then we're done.
Oh, yeah. And they get harder.
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, here we go. What is an adult female chicken called? A, a chicken. B, a cockerel. Still out the yard. C, a hen. Or D, rooster.
Hen.
Final answer?
Yes.
All right. Let's see.
All right. Congratulations. And this family is on fire.
Órale.
I love it.
Órale, Fidel. This time, no code
No,
words
no,
will be
no.
able to help you.
No.
Yeah.
All right. True or false? A chicken's heart beats at a stunning 280 to 315 beats per minute. True or false?
200 and what?
280 to 315 beats per minute.
True.
True?
Puro queso.
Oh, man.
You know, you guys have chicken knowledge
Do you think
in
we
your
do?
DNA.
Well, that one I actually learned from school. I mean, I was in the stock show.
Oh,
So
okay.
I was like, oh, yeah.
Stock show. You know,
We got FFA guys here.
I know.
4-H.
A la mo. Little Ricky, are you ready?
Monday.
All right, here we go. Approximately how many eggs does an average hen lay in a year? A, 100. B, 260. Letter C, 365. Or D, 300.
That's very interesting.
100, 260, 365, or 300.
I want to say
Come on, Our Lady of Incarnate.
Do it for the school.
I want to say 300.
Is that your final answer?
I don't know. Fuck.
Is it your final
Don't
answer?
say
You got to say final
Sure.
answer.
Yes. Final answer.
Final answer, 300?
Now, This family is really. That's correct. Yeah,
Wow.
It's correct.
yeah, it is.
That puts a lot of pressure on me, man.
We're on number
Okay.
7.
How many strikes do we have? Just one, and it's over.
Just
yeah, one strike and you're out of here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Think we're going to give you more than one chance to win our money? Are you crazy?
We need gas money. We still need to go back home.
All right, Rick, true or false? Chickens have over 200 distinct noises they make for communicating. True or false? And you can hear them communicating in the song. True or false? Chickens have over 200 distinct noises they make for communicating.
False.
False? Final answer?
Yeah. You only hear one. Like,
Okay, Rick.
Dude, you were at number 7, dude. Oh, let's see if you then would have gotten 8 right. And then let's finish this off, right? Okay.
Will we still win?
no. Everyone asks the same question when they lose, right?
Just because we didn't go to college doesn't mean we're that dumb. All right. 8. A chicken egg comes out of what is called a fallopian tube. B, uvula. C, vent, or D, ovaries. A chicken egg comes out of what is called a fallopian tube. What did I say?
Uvula.
Uvula. Vent or ovaries.
C,
vent.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Wow.
He was a
Very
wrestling fan.
educated guy.
Ahora.
Yeah.
A ver, Ricky, otra.
Rick, true or false? If you hold the chicken upside down, it will not move until you put it back down.
False.
False.
Oh, yeah, they don't move if you hold them.
That's how you show them at the stock show. You hold them upside down. That's why they check the breast.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
All right. And one last question for Rick. We'll give it to Rick.
Okay.
The chicken is the closest living relative to a pterodactyl, B, megasaurus,
Megasaur ass. That's a medical condition. They have a cream for that.
Tyrannosaurus rex, or saber-tooth. The chicken is the closest living relative to a pterodactyl,
Yeah.
B, megasaurus, C, Tyrannosaurus rex, or D, saber-tooth.
A.
A, pterodactyl. He got it. Dude, you all need to step up and start managing the store real quick. Yeah, it is Tyrannosaurus rex.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
A T-Rex?
yeah.
That's the relatives. Wow.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, that contest was brought to you by Joe's Master Service Center, proudly serving the local Edinburgh, Texas area for over 50 years. They're just like RODEES, man. I mean, these guys, and his dad started it all as well.
Customer service.
Yeah.
And customer service is key, and that's what keeps them alive for so long. Joe understands that getting your car fixed or buying new tires can be overwhelming. Let Joe help you choose from a large selection of tires, featuring tires that fit your needs and budget from top quality brands such as Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and more. Joe's Master Service Center takes pride in being your number one choice for any auto repair, and I would recommend you keep this number, 956-383-1882. He'll earn your business. Schedule an appointment. If you're planning to go see some family out of state or in the state, but somewhere else, and you're going to take that road trip, you want your car to be in tip-top shape, you want to give it a checkup, take it to Joe. He'll give it a 9-point checkup, and then that way you'll be able to leave and know that your car is going to make it to your destination all together. All right?
great.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Joe's Master Service. Brotherhood. He'll be back in the studio in March to talk about spring break car care. Órale esto.
Hay un saludito pa Joe Brotherhood. Ahí le trajimos un regalito también.
Esto. Joe Brotherhood, man.
Joe.
Thank you so much. One of the coolest dudes you could ever meet,
Yeah.
right? All right. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, I want to thank Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. They are the anchor sponsor of this program tonight. And let me tell you, man, lose weight, feel younger and healthier again. The New Year's is just around the corner. We're about 15 days away. or not even 10 days, right?
10 days.
10 or 11
10
days.
Yeah.
And it's 2022. Your New Year's resolution is to be healthier, get that quality of life back inside you. And you could do it with Dr. T's Primary Care for Men. 956-441-2188 is a number to call. They're located in McAllen and Harlingen. They've got hormone replacement therapy, weight loss therapy, which is something you might want to look into at the beginning of the new year. A IV vitamin infusion is a beautiful way to get vitamins and boost your energy in your body and boost your immune system as well, especially with the illnesses that are going around nowadays. And of course, you could try the peptide therapy. Peptide has so many benefits for men and women. It'll just, I call it the fountain of youth. It is just amazing. It'll make your body start producing the chemicals that it did back when you were in your 20s. So it's fantastic. It is awesome. You got to give them a call, 956-441-2188. And Rody, Fidel, Rick, we really appreciate you all taking the time to come down, and we appreciate your support to the show.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward
Thank
for 2022. What's in store for Roadies in 2022, brother?
Let's see. We have a couple of projects going on. Remember that? I still remember when Felicia took a picture of the food truck.
Oh, yeah.
She said, "Hey,
When
it's
she was up
closed."
there, yeah.
Well, okay, that little area, we turned it into a volleyball court. So it's right there at the main entrance of the casino. So we added a little extra stuff to that, and we're gonna start it in about a couple of weeks before or the beginning of the year.
And there's nothing like eating a 10-piece box of Roadies and playing volleyball.
I associate putting the grease on the volleyball. It's good, more family time,
Yeah,
right?
It's like a little park.
Good.
And that's what you all are about. That's what Roadies is about,
yeah,
family, man.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
and it's way out there, in Pueblo Nuevo. There's hardly any restaurants. There's only one restaurant.
So churches over there.
And everybody has to
That
travel.
church no trae nada, carnal. Roadies Country Fried
Este,
Chicken, bro. Hey, ya sabes, bro.
And that other project with the Sanchez brothers. Saludos a los de Sanchez trailers aquí en Far. Aquí están en Far.
El farolito.
Y nos van a hacer la 40-footer también. Y esa es la que vamos a traer para acá. We'll be down in the valleys, more often than
Well,
not.
you make sure when you're here in the valley, you come into the show, and then you let us
definitely.
know so we could tell everybody exactly where you're at, because
We want to hit some
there's-
festivals. and
we
stuff
want
like that.
everybody to experience the great food at Roadies Country Fried Chicken, and we've experienced it ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. And just bring me that pass that thing
whole
over here.
tray?
Just
The whole
pass the
tray?
tray, just so the fans can see exactly what we're gonna indulge in.
As soon as we
after
go
the
off the
show.
air.
We go off the air, and just to let you know,
Wow.
there will be a midnight snack tonight, and then breakfast in the morning.
We got a lot.
And then lunch tomorrow.
My wife,
different
please
year?
don't drop it.
Meatloaf?
Ching, I drop everything, bro. But look at that, man. Look at that. It's amazing. Piping hot, fresh. Man, let me tell you,
The Undertaker came alive.
there's nothing like fresh Roadies Country Fried Chicken. When you go to Eagle Pass, you find it, you go there, and you order everything on the menu because it is all good. All right.
Thank you for bringing that
Thank
stuff
you.
down. We appreciate it.
You're welcome, man. You're
It's,
welcome, and we want you guys to try it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we are.
Fidel, real quick. Hey, do you think you're going to attend the college here in the Valley next fall, or what are you doing in your life here?
Well, I actually applied for this spring.
So you could be here,
So
or
I
you
could-
are going to be here.
Yeah.
All right. So we got. Hey, we're here. If you need skina for anything, we're here. And,
Appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. Thank
Yeah,
you.
I know it's a transition. You can trust us.
Yeah.
Famous last words.
Yeah, and
Just
if
remember,
you
y'all got the future. Just remember.
Yeah.
and if you have any issues with your vehicle, we've got a connection with Joe's Master Service, bro. All right.
Oh, yeah.
If you have any type of thing, going on, you give me a call, or I'll give you Joe's number. You have it personally. You text him. He helps you out. Same with you, man, Rick. We wish you the best of
Thank
luck,
you.
man. You
Thank
seem
you so
like a
much.
stand-up person, a great and creative mind
Thank
that really wants to make a difference in the world.
Yes.
And
And hopefully you can get out of that box of yours.
He's being sarcastic.
Yeah, like you're shy. I'm just kidding.
Like you're a shy guy.
You're not shy.
He's not shy at all.
He's not like us. He's an extrovert.
I know he is.
Yeah. He's not like us. Like we're introvert. TLOSICO Rock. All right. So, hey, you all have a beautiful day. Tomorrow night, we're going to be live right here. Al Del Barrio from Confused is going to be here. And you're welcome to come and drop by if you want.
Okay.
Charles, and we're going to have a lot of fun with, and he's bringing some gifts as well. So, tomorrow, Al Del Barrio. Next Tuesday, we've got Buck and Crazy. Next Wednesday, we have the Ugly Sweater show with Jax and Snake from the band Venomous. They've been here before. We talked about conspiracy theories. And then next Thursday, our last show of the year is next Thursday, the 22nd. It is going, or is it the 23rd? It's the 23rd, right?
I think
so. Yeah, it's the 23rd on Thursday. It's Christmas Eve, okay? Destiny Navaita is going to be here. Raulito's daughter and her son and his son, and they're going to be here, and it's going to be awesome to have them. They just won some awards as well, so we're looking forward to the ending of the year. We're going to end off with a blast, so thank you so much for joining us. You all be careful, and we wish you all a safe trip on the way back to Eagle Pass, okay?
Do they want to say any shout-outs to anybody?
Oh, yeah. Where do I start? El compadre Benny. He couldn't make it today. Saludos, compadre. Y Victor, Leroy, todos los camaradas, los de Legacy, todos mis... Man, we get along with everybody, all my neighbors and everybody. Everybody's tuning
Todos
in.
el Aguilón.
Everybody's tuning in, man. And shout out to Eagle Pass and Del Rio and everybody, all our customers. We really appreciate everything. And thank you, Rock, for letting us connect with them through your platform.
Hey, te van a echar chingo de cagada con lo que you got it wrong, but te la van a ingresar. I mean, they're going to be hitting on you.
I know.
¿Qué pasó ahí, RODEES?
You don't know your stuff.
Los chavales, les fallaste los chavalos, carnal.
Dos veces.
All right, what about you? They want to send some shout outs, man?
Oh yeah, just shout out to the whole Eagle Pass, man, and all the neighboring counties. You know, thank you for giving us this opportunity up here to come down to Edinburgh, and you know, we appreciate it. We'll be ready to come back. You know.
What about you, Rick? You got some shout outs you want to make?
Definitely, yeah. Of course, yeah. Definitely shout out to all of our friends and family back in Eagle Pass as well as San Antonio, because everything we do for you as well as for all of our friends here.
Yeah.
Thank you. And shout out to Incarnate Word. Go Cards.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, drive carefully, and thank you so much. And we'll be here tomorrow night again. And make sure to like, subscribe, and share. We're about 40 subscribers shy of 19,000 subscribers.
Yay.
So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell, and help us out. Let's see if we can reach 19,000 by the morning, okay? That'll be awesome. Thank you so much. God bless you all, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you for having me. Oh, my God.
Everybody wave.
Okay, wave at the camera.